Okay, I want to talk about Anubis, one of my favorite gods of ancient Egypt. He was associated with mummification and the afterlife in the Egyptian religion, and he's shown as a man with a canine head. And he's supposed to be the son of Osiris and Nephthys, who was a consort of Set but couldn't get pregnant by Set. So she disguised herself as Isis and got impregnated by Osiris. Now, in Diodorus Siculus' story and other versions, Nephthys abandoned Anubis because she was afraid of what Set would do. But Isis found the baby and raised it. And he was a protector of her and Horus, and sometimes they even say Osiris, although Osiris was already dead. Now, he's also known as the guardian of the scales, and in the Book of the Dead, Anubis performs a measurement that determines whether the person was worthy or is worthy of entering the realm of the dead, known as the Duat. And he weighs the heart of a deceased person against Mat, which is truth. And Mat is often represented as an ostrich feather. So Anubis decides the fate of souls in the ancient Egyptian religion. Now, what's interesting, I'm showing you a beautiful picture of Anubis. And this picture I got off Wikipedia. It came from a wall painting from the tomb of Senedjem. Very pretty. But I do want to read something out of Diodorus Siculus that is rather interesting. Okay, in my volume 1, page 295, it says, again, the dog is useful both for the hunt and for man's protection. And this is why they represent the god whom they call Anubis with the dog's head, showing in this way that he was the bodyguard of Osiris and Isis. There are some who, however, who explain that dogs guided Isis during her search for Osiris and protected her from wild beasts and wayfarers, and that they helped her in her search because of the affection they bore for her by baying. And this is the reason why at the festival of Isis, the procession is led by dogs, those who introduce the rite, showing forth in this way the kindly service rendered by this animal of old. It talks further in Diodorus Siculus's Library of History about how they deified the animals because different animals because they helped humans and that humans learned from them. So it wasn't literally a dog-headed man, but it's symbolic. And this is something in shamanism as well. You know, they show the combination of a human and animal, anthropomorphic images, but it's symbolic. So I just thought that was interesting, a little interesting story about Anubis. That's it, thanks. One other thing, I'm sorry, I just wanted to show this statue that the Vatican has. It's a hybrid of Anubis and Hermes. And it's at the display room. But rather interesting. It's not like a god on its own. Sometimes they combine these gods. And this one's called Hermanubis. So just an interesting variation of things.